1999. She was first at the Florida State University Relays. Sophomore from Florida State, Cortney Jones. And a good start to this outstanding field. Abdul Rashid, Brooks, Duncan, Brown, Camacho, Quinn, Burton, Seymour, Howell, and Jones. And running really fast in lane number 5. Jasmine Camacho Quinn of Kentucky. She'll go 12:53. That will be an NCAA leader. We'll look at the win. 2.6, Camacho Quinn 12:53, Janique Brown of Arkansas 12:73, and Burton of Texas at 12:73. So unfortunately with that 2.6, eliminating any records, that 12:53 by Jasmine Camacho Quinn would be under conditions the facility record. Under all conditions, it is the fastest time here at John McDonald Field. Congratulations to Jasmine Camacho Quinn on that big 12:53 NCAA leading time win. Jasmine Camacho Quinn.
So there you see the times on the board, some fast times being run here at John McDonald Field and the inaugural National Relay Championships running from the north to the south. Kudos to meet management for making that decision, taking advantage of the optimal conditions here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. 3 on the track now. Running in lane 2 from Florida State, Tyricke Dickens. In 3 from Texas, it's John Burt. Running in lane number 4, NCAA qualifier indoors with a best of 13:87 this season, has a lifetime best of 13:82. That's Daniel Roberts of Kentucky. In lane 5, currently number 7 in the NCAA, the freshman from Florida State, this is Trey Cunningham. In lane 6, senior from Arkansas, number 22 on the descending order list with a best of 13:85, Larry Donald, running for the Razorbacks. In 7, it's Corey Poole, the freshman from Florida. In 8, Caleb Wilt of Kentucky. And in 9, Medrick Roberson of Texas. Dickens, Burt, Roberts, Cunningham, Donald, Poole, Wilt, and Roberson. Heat 3 of 3, men's 110-meter hurdles. And out well, that's Trey Cunningham. Cunningham, the world junior record holder over the 60-meter hurdles. It's Cunningham, followed by Roberts from Kentucky. Cunningham and Roberts with Donald on the outside from Arkansas. Check the times. Sure to be some lifetime bests as well as season's best. 1.4 on the win. It's legal. Daniel Roberts of Kentucky goes 13:53. Trey Cunningham, a new lifetime best, 13:61. And John Bird of Texas, 13:98 in third. Roberts moving all the way up to number 5 in the NCAA this year. So congratulations to Daniel Roberts, 13:53, the number 5 time in the NCAA. Cunningham, his best of 13:61 will now move him from number 7 to number 6. And so the number 5 and 6 times in the NCAA run today at John McDonald Field. Legal win. Congratulations to Daniel Roberts.
Haley, I checked you guys.
He's long jump.
In the women's 400-meter dash, 5 sections scheduled. On the track ready for section number 1 in lane 1. From Kansas, Coy Aiken Otico. Lane 2, Oklahoma State's Sarah Horan. Lane 3, sophomore from Florida State, Janae Caldwell. Lane 4, Oklahoma State junior, Patricia Smith. Lane 5, sophomore from Wisconsin, Gabrielle Desrosiers. Lane 6, Michigan freshman, Coy Foster. Lane 7, Michigan sophomore, Julia Hall. Lane 8, she's a freshman from Wisconsin, Bianca Studler. And in lane 9, Oklahoma State senior, Danielle Coleman. Otico, Kansas in 1, Moran of Oklahoma State in 2, Caldwell of Florida State in 3, Smith of Oklahoma State in 4, DeRosiers of Wisconsin in 5, Foster of Michigan in 6, Hall of Michigan in 7, Stubler of Wisconsin in 8, Coleman of Oklahoma State in 9.
On your mark.
Should I just let him run out?
Set.
And as they make their way out of their first turn, lane number 5, Gabrielle DeRosiers of Wisconsin.
Kentucky, what do you bet, sir?
Smith of Oklahoma State in 4, Foster of Michigan in 6. Danielle Coleman of Oklahoma State in lane 9. Coming up strong on the inside, Florida State Caldwell, Oklahoma State Smith. And the sophomore from Kansas, Otico. Down the straightaway, the sophomore from Wisconsin, Gabriel Desrosiers. Desrosiers, Michigan's Foster. Desrosiers of Wisconsin and Foster of Michigan. Good finish there. Desrosiers, 54-80, Foster, 54-86, and Hall of Michigan, 55-95. DeRozier of Wisconsin, Foster of Michigan, Stubler of Wisconsin. The Big Ten shootout here, 1, 2, and 3 in heat number 1.
So heat 2, the athletes on the track now, it's Green of Oklahoma State in 2, Golson of Florida State in 3, Kurtz of Stanford in 4, Brandon Singleton of Oklahoma State in 5, Jalen Brown, an attached athlete, running in 6, Lewis of Minnesota will run in 7, Cole of Kansas in 8, and Nelson of Michigan in 9. This is heat 2 of 5, men's 400-meter dash. They're chasing 47.45, the time by Darryl Harris of Tennessee.
Gentlemen, on your mark. Set.
So heat 2 off and running. Green, Golson, Kurtz, Singleton, Brown, Chasilis, Cole, and Nelson. Jalen Brown out in 6, running well. Jalen Brown out of Columbia, Missouri. It's Brown. Brown in 6, running unattached. Singleton of Oklahoma State in 5. Golson of Florida State down in 3. But the race is out in lane 6. Jalen Brown trying to run to a win. Brown looking for a time under 47 seconds. Downtown, Jalen Brown, 46 and a half. Jalen Brown, 46.65. So Brown, the transfer, competing unattached this season, running 46.65 to win heat number 2. That is the time to beat. Jalen Brown wins that race, the former Oklahoma Christian standout in Columbia, Missouri. It was 46.65. And now we're on to heat number 3. 46.65, the time to beat today.
Lane 3, Florida Relays, 200 gold medalist, the freshman from Florida State, ACC indoor gold medalist, welcome, Katia Seymour. Lane 4, she was the John McDonald silver medalist in this event, also the silver medalist at the Arkansas Spring Invitational lifetime best, 11:26 from Arkansas, Kiara Parker. In lane number 5, she's one of the fastest in the United States. She has the number 7 time in the world. Sophomore from Arkansas, she's been 11:10. Welcome, Jada Baylor. In lane number 6, running for Nike, NCAA indoor silver medalist, Javian Oliver. In lane 7, she's an All-American. At the NCAA indoors, she was 8th in the 60-meter hurdles from Arkansas, the freshman Janique Brown. In lane 8, Kentucky Junior. 4th at the Tennessee Relays, 11:27, Kiana Gray. And in lane 9, running for Florida State, Jayla Kirkland. So keep your eyes there on lane number 5, Jada Baylork of Arkansas. And Oliver, Javi Oliver running for Naki. So we had a 1.6 win. We're good there. Get this straightened out. It looks like it's going to be Seymour at 11:24 and Oliver 11:29. Brown at 11:34 for the Razorbacks, and her teammate Baylork, she goes 11:36.
So here are the athletes in heat number 2. Running in lane 3 will run Raleigh Texada of Baylor. In 4, Corey Crenshaw of Michigan. In 5, Raheem Robinson of Florida State. In 6, from Kansas, Aaron Thacker. In 7, from Tennessee, Malik Elion. And in 8, from Virginia Tech, Joseph Tay. Those are the athletes in heat number 2 of the men's 100-meter dash. And there from Florida State, it looks like Raheem Robinson. Robinson running in 5, but down in 4. Looks like Crenshaw of Michigan. Crenshaw in 4. Crenshaw goes 10:42, 3.4 meters per second on the win. Raheem Robinson goes second at 10:65, and Elian of Tennessee will go 10:73 to place third. So at 10:42, now the clubhouse leader, that time winning heat number 2. 2 sections still to go. As we mentioned, 10 flat, the collegiate lead this year, and several of the NCAA's best will run in heat number 4, but we're still on to heat number 3, and we've got a great field assembled here. So here are the athletes in heat number 3. Running in lane 1 from Virginia Tech, it's Samuel Denmark. Running in 2 from Minnesota, Jonathan Webb. In 3, Darryl Haraway of Florida State. In 4, Gabe Navarro of Stanford. In 5, the long jump specialist from Kentucky, Fred Dorsey, will run in 5. In lane 6 will be McConaughey of Tennessee. In 7, Brant Sims, that's Isaiah Brant Sims of Stanford. In 8, Lawrence Harris of Virginia Tech. And in 9, Zach Nelson of Minnesota. Full heat here. 10:42 the time to beat. Oh, down in lane number 3, it's Haraway of Florida State. Haraway and looks to be Dorsey. Dorsey with McConaughey of Tennessee. Haraway gets the win at 10:32. Wind official and legal at 1.1 meters per second. So Haraway 10:32. McConaughey second at 10:40. Fred Dorsey third at 10:50. And Navarro of Stanford goes fourth at 10:55. Wow. So we'll turn our attention to the men's 400-meter hurdles. The facility record, 48:47, held by Jesua Anderson of Washington State. Anderson achieved that at the NCAA championships back in 2009 here at John McDonnell Field. We'll run 4 timed finals here of the men's 400-meter hurdles. 49 flat, the collegiate lead this year. Running in lane number 2 from Miami, Ibrahim Dodo. In 3 from Florida State, Dimitri Charlton. In 4 from Kansas, Daria Relaford. In 5 from Baylor, Robert Dutton. 6 from Michigan, Sean Marshall. 7 from Virginia Tech, Austin Kolko. And in 8 from Florida State, Tyreke Dickens. This is heat 1 of 4, the men's 400-meter hurdles. And if you check that flag in the northwest corner of John McDonnell Field, you'll see it's very still right about now. Great time to run around that John McDonnell Oval.
Gentlemen, on your mark. Set.
And we're off the men's 400-meter hurdles. We'll go Dodo, Charlton, Relaford, Dutton, Marshall, Kolko, and Dickens. And Darius Relaford of Kansas out best in lane number 4. Watch them down the backstretch over hurdle number 3. Relaford running well, as is Kolko of Virginia Tech. Kolko running second now to Relaford. Relaford through 200 meters. Darius Relaford still leading. On the outside, it's Dickens of Florida State. Keep your eyes on Dickens in lane number 8. Now Dickens taking the lead with one barrier to cross. Dickens of Florida State will run to a win in heat number 1. It's Tyreke Dickens, 52.66. There you see the times on the board. It's Dickens at 52.66. He's followed by Austin Colco at 53.20. Robert Dutton will go third at 53.81.
We'll get this men's 1,500 meters underway. Paul Bates and Joe Wessel with the start. This women's long jump, they'll be competing against a John McDonald record of 6 meters 59. Brittany Reese set that mark, 21.7.5. Reese of Ole Miss in 09. Excuse me, a correction on that facility record, update on that. Sorry, Talia. Make that correction. 6 meters 78, Talia Brooks. Sorry, Talia. So Brooks with the facility record.
We're back on the track, the men's 1,500 meter run. This is Yanga of Virginia Tech. Joyce, also of Virginia Tech. So in the men's long jump, this is now former Razorback great Andreas Tyricke up in round 2. Tyricke, a native of Denmark. So Yanga of Virginia Tech still the leader in the men's 1,500 meter run. Yanga and his teammate Jack Joyce. Joyce now running right on his hip. Also in the race, Charles Mills, Chase Barnett, Colin O'Mara of Arkansas. O'Mara running himself into contention now. Kyle Levermore of the Razorbacks. Charles Mills of Texas moving into the lead now in the 1,500 meter run. Scotty Newton of TCU now the next jumper in the men's long jump runway. Back on the track, it's Charles Mills of Texas. Mills. It's Mills, Joyce, and Gilbert Boyd of Arkansas. Boyd and Levermore of Arkansas. Kyle Levermore moving into third now around Gilbert Boyd. Levermore looking to catch Joyce now. Joyce runs in second, but Charles Mills leads the way in heat 2 of the men's 1,500 meter run. Levermore making a run into second now. That's Kyle Levermore of Arkansas. Levermore the junior. Transfer from Oregon. That's Levermore and Gilbert Boyd moving into third now. But it's all Charles Mills with 110 meters to go. Charles Mills of Texas. Mills gets the win at 3:46.76. Boyd goes second at 3:47.67, and Levermore gets the win in a season's best of 3:47.76. Women's long jump runway, this is Friends of Florida. On the men's long jump runway, this brings us back to Laquan Nairn of Arkansas. Nairn, round number 2. So now in the men's 1,500 meter run, this will bring us to our third and final heat. Vincent Sietti of Virginia Tech, Diego Zarate of Virginia Tech, Zach Long of Tennessee, Derek Wibbeck of Minnesota, Connor Mora of Michigan, Shane Strike of Minnesota. A trio of athletes from Virginia Tech, Bashir Masolovo and Peter Suver, followed by Andrew Goldman with Anthony Berry of Michigan, also in the field with Ethan Main. Nairn of Arkansas in the long jump. And we're off and running and out to a quick lead. That looks to be David Whitfield of Virginia Tech. Laquan Nairn gets the white flag in round 2 of the men's long jump. And Georgia Wall of Texas takes 5 meters, 34.17, 6 1/4. But back on the track, it's Whitfield of Virginia Tech leading the way. He paces the field through in 43 seconds through 300 meters. It's Whitfield, followed by Siete and Ethan Main of Arkansas. Main running third at this point.
Early lead in the women's long jump. That's 5 meters, 88, 19, 3 1/2. Esther Bajnak of Virginia Tech.
Still Whitfield. And wearing hip 11, that's Michael Callegari of Florida State. He moves into second. Ethan Main of Arkansas still in the mix.
Coach, we have a new leader in the women's invitational long jump, Hildebrand. Wood Hildebrand of Oklahoma State. She moves to the lead, 6:03, 19, 9 1/2.
So Whitfield slows, looks to be stepping off the track. That brings us to Callegari. Ruben Owens of Arkansas up on the men's long jump runway. Owens takes a foul in round 2. Callegari overtaken now, and it's Virginia Tech 1-2, moving into the lead. Peter Sufer of Virginia Tech, followed by Sieti and Anthony Berry now of Michigan. Sufer and Sieti. .150 meters to go now. Sieti. And this looks to be an improvement on the best time of the day, just around 3:40. The official time will be 3:42. 3:42.59, the time for Vincent Sieti. That'll do it for the men's 1,500 meter run. Next, we'll head back to the sprint races with the women's 200 meter dash, followed by the men, and then we'll have some relay events, followed by a 5,000 meter run on the women's side to close out the evening here on day 1 of the national relays.
Coach, while we have just a minute here. So want to give a shout out to our officials. Lane number 5, fifth at the Florida Relays in 23:31, the ACC Outdoor 100-meter gold medalist, Florida State junior, Shauna Helps. In lane 6, junior from Tennessee, the Mount Sac 400-meter silver medalist, Lenice Dyer. Lane 7, senior from Baylor, 23:29 at the Michael Johnson Invitational, Juanita Menu. Lane 8, Mount Sac 100 meters, 5th place finisher at 11:56. From Tennessee, the junior, Maya McCoy. And in lane 9, sophomore from Kansas, the Kansas Relays gold medalist, 5th at the Sun Angel in a lifetime best, 23:51, Jayla Caldwell. So a real good quick start there in lane 4, Kiera Parker of Arkansas. Lane 5, that's Shauna Helps of Florida State. Helps, the ACC gold medalist. Shauna Helps in lane 5. Outside is Caldwell of Kansas. Caldwell of Kansas on the back straight. And McCoy of Tennessee. Maya McCoy of Tennessee. 1.4 wind at 23:21 with majors at 23:51. So the Tennessee Volunteers go 1 and 2 in section 5. And another good one on the track, set to run. This will be the final section of this women's 200 meters.
And in 9 from Florida State, Edward Clarke. So round 3 is complete in the men's long jump. And our officials will tabulate the top 9. They'll move on to the final with 3 attempts remaining.
Gentlemen, on your mark.
Wide for the gun.
Nelson, Cotton, Tesada, Baker, Thacker, Carpenter, and Clarke. Edward Clarke on the outside from Florida State. The solid lead with Tesada from Baylor running well in lane number 5. That's Raleigh in 5 and Clarke out in 9. Flash time 21:25 and Tesada will go at 21:31. He'll win the heat with Clarke second. There you see in the men's long jump, Marquise Dendy, 26.1 and a half, 7 meters 95. Take that jump on to the final. On the women's long jump runway, Darrielle McQueen moves into second at 6 meters 49. That's 21.3 and a half. McQueen of Florida. Brings us to Eunice David of Florida. Now we're on to heat 4, the men's 200-meter dash. As we mentioned, the collegiate lead 20 flat, that time run by Ninili TT of South Carolina. Darryl Gay of Florida State will run in 3 with his teammate Darryl Haraway of Florida State. He'll be running in 4. Malik Elian of Tennessee will be in 5. Gabe Navarro of Stanford, he's running in 6. Nathan Strother of Tennessee will run in 7. Jared Bain of Virginia Tech in 8. And Jalen Brown will round out the field in 9.
Gentlemen, on your mark.
Darryl Gay in 3, out very well.
Exit 5.
Jalen Brown also down in lane number 9. It's Haraway, Gay, and Brown. And here comes Strother of Tennessee. Strother, our 400-meter winner. Strother going sub 21. 20.76. Wind 1.6 meters per second. So solid run there for Nathan Strother. Jalen Brown dips under 21 flat at 20.99. So 20.76, the time to beat.